What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Price Man reacting to another video here on YouTube. This time, it's gonna be basically an advertisement for the Syracuse University. Man, I'm just gonna say this, man. This is a beautiful campus. Hell, the Hall of Languages served as the inspiration for the Addams Family house from the original TV show. So that's just it. Oh, just to give you a nice little insight on this beautiful campus and this hoodie I'm wearing. I got this back in 2021 at the Syracuse University bookstore um, that was on campus. I also went over to Manny's. If you know what Manny's is a great store. It's located close to Syracuse University. It's not a part of the campus. It's its own store. It's actually it has some really cool stuff in there as well. I love that store. But Syracuse, so basically I had top five schools that I wanted to go to as a kid. And I'm not going to say the second school because I don't want anybody to dox me, but that's the school I ended up going to. Syracuse was always my first choice. Second, again, I'm not going to say. Third was Georgia Tech. Fourth, NYU. And fifth, Vanderbilt. So without further ado, I'm going to go and talk about Syracuse right now. Actually, we'll play the video, then we'll talk about it. A love letter to Syracuse University.
Every time I'm driving down 81 and it peaks over the hill, I still get chills. That subtle skyline of steeples, spires, and domes, like a little city on top of a city, rising over everything. Here's the thing. You think you know Syracuse University. You think it's... And...
Midcourt, Dylan, 25-footer, yes! Off the glass and in!
And you're not wrong. But that doesn't begin to tell our story. Not by a long shot. Syracuse's Comstock and Krause, Walnut and Waverly, University and Marshall Street. Yeah, this campus is pretty as a postcard. But it sure isn't flat. It carves and winds, climbs and dives, inviting exploration. That's kind of the whole point. Syracuse gives you the space and freedom to figure out who you want to be. And turns out, who we are is a lot of things. Groundbreakers, change makers, artificial heart creators, spacewalkers, and shuttle commanders. Most of all, we're storytellers.
Cue camera one.
We tell stories on courts and fields, stages and pages. Stories of how it all began.
We've just seen two neutron stars collide into each other.
Stories that flow.
Yes.
Stories that are smash hits. We're even writing the next chapter in our country's history.
So that's pretty cool. The guy from the Chainsmokers went to the Syracuse University. I'm not gonna make any comment about this guy, so I'm just gonna keep moving.
Now, what's a good story without character? We've got plenty of it.
What you're talking about?
We're a little sassy, a little sarcastic. Hey, our streets are covered in salt now, not sugar. It shouldn't be surprising that we tell it like it is. Some of us say
Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Syracuse. Others say
Syracuse.
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 Syracuse! Come on, man!
But no matter how we pronounce our name, we all shout it proudly. Especially here. That's right, the Loud House. Walk these grounds and you'll hear the whispers of legends.
It's Floyd Little taking a pitch around his own left.
44 is not just a number here. It's a mark of excellence, a symbol of obstacles surmounted and barriers smashed. All that on this little hill? That's right.
Now I'm going to talk about some of the Syracuse sports. I mean, not many schools can say they have a national championship in 4 different sports. Now, I'm not a fan of soccer, so I'm not going to hype up the soccer team like that, but good on them for winning the championship. I think in 2022. Good on them. But I'm not a soccer guy, so I'm not gonna talk about it. They are a lacrosse powerhouse. I believe they have 11 titles, and then they should have 3 titles in basketball. Um, 2 were for the tournament, and then of course that one tournament run which I'll never forget, watching it live, 2003, Syracuse Orange national champions, baby. And going back to lacrosse, I mean, Power was always great to watch, and then I did watch that comeback against I can't believe it was a Cornell, yeah, Cornell in '09. Ooh, that was a beautiful game. And I'm not big into lacrosse either, but I like lacrosse more than I like soccer, that's for sure. But compared to basketball and football, it's definitely a distant third. But those guys are tough. Lacrosse, that is, whew, and let's just say they're a bunch of tough mother effers who play lacrosse. That's for sure. But and then the football team, obviously they have a national championship a long, long time ago. I believe in 1958 against the University of Texas. It still counts, but I mean, for them to win another one, they're gonna have to really win some recruiting battles against the SEC and other schools. They have a fighter's chance now to do it, and then they also have to catch a lot of the homegrown talent in New York. And they want to get them, and then also obviously outbid the SEC for national talent in order to have a chance of winning the national championship again. But it's okay if they don't, because that's just the name of the game, and it has to happen all at the right time, like same time. But anyway, back on that football. I mean, Eric Dungy was great to watch, and then more recently, Kyle McCord. I was at the Holiday Bowl here at Snapdragon Stadium, so that was amazing to see him play. They beat Washington State. And even as a kid, watching Donovan McNabb throwing it to Quadri Ishmael and Marvin Harrison, and of course the comeback against Vatek, and then even before that, Ryan Nassib. I can't believe I forgot the quarterback from 2001, but whoever that guy was, he was alright. But Dwight Freeney was a star of that team. He was on defense, that's for sure. And then, yeah, I mean, but let's continue with the video.
Right. But that's the beauty of this place. The other New York. Upstate New York. The one with 4 seasons, 46 peaks, Finger Lakes, Great Lakes, even Green Lakes.
Yeah, I'm getting all emotional. I mean, man, why did Syracuse have to be so much though? If they would have hooked me up with financial aid, but I was not about to spend $60,000 a year for 2 years to go to the school. But man, that's a beautiful campus. But I'll watch this video. I will watch this video and think about it. I'll make some trips out there. But man, $60,000. I mean, let's just say this my second choice, which is the one I ended up graduating from college, or bachelor's for undergrad. It was, let's see, what was the price difference? It was $100,000 less. And don't get me wrong, I really like my second choice. Is the reason why it was my second choice. But yeah, maybe I'll go to Syracuse for my master's. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
And okay, if we could address the big white elephant in the room.
Sometimes the snow comes down in June.
Yes, there's snow. Lots of it. But before you go feeling sorry for us, don't. Because no one can rock a Parker with a pair of shorts like we can, right?
Man, that's beautiful. That is, man, look, that is majestic. I mean, take a moment, just admire that, just that still from there. And also there's some other beautiful shots when they're talking about the other New York, upstate New York. Oh man, upstate New York is beautiful. I know I'm from the city, but one of the boroughs from Brooklyn. But man, there is something just underrated about the other parts of New York. I mean, I know Cooperstown is different than Syracuse, but going to the Baseball Hall of Fame there, I mean, you just see how beautiful, and it's different, and it's just as beautiful as the city. The city has its own charm, of course, but man, there's something just understated and just really underrepresented by the rest of the nation when they talk about New York. It's how beautiful Cooperstown, Syracuse, and some of the other areas in New York really are. But let's continue the video.
Do you even know how pretty a city can look under a fresh white coat?
Pizza for Jerry, pizza for
No matter how cold it is, it ain't nothing a bite of varsity pizza can't fix. See, people here endure the messiness of life, the slush and the grit and the grime. Come here the first day the weather breaks, and you'll find that our spirit never did. Visit on a crisp October day with the Krause chimes ringing and the foliage peaking, and you'll see the true colors of this place. How's that for a Rust Belt? At Syracuse University, the climb up the hill is never easy, but there's always a fresh view at the top. Then you will feel the pull of Syracuse. You will know the power of this place and why so many choose to call it home. Look at Cuse, and you'll see us in our name. And when you're one of us, it's forever.
So I'm gonna pause it right here and just talk about it because there's something that happens here that really is a great touch. But man, just looking at this man, I've been looking at other schools too for masters. I'm guaranteed admission to the like I'm basically already accepted from a master's program at a different school, but that doesn't start until spring of 26, and that's going back to my second choice. I can't name it because I don't want to get doxxed. My second choice, which don't get me wrong, I got a lot of love to the place I went to, the school that I actually attended for undergrad, and they give me another good deal for my master's program. But there was one other school I was going to. Damn, I don't know if I should mention it, but let's say they weren't coming correct with the price, so I canceled them. And basically, they're the price of what Syracuse is charging for their master's program. So we'll see if I can work out a deal. Maybe just watch this video. It's like, man, it still wants me to go to Syracuse. I mean, oh man, just. And I know college is a business, but look at him, got me all emotional thinking about this damn school. Ah, man. But we'll see what happens. If not, I'll just go back because I have guaranteed admission. I'm already in there. But maybe if something happens, if it's truly meant to be, I can get a deal. And yeah, I'll be at Syracuse for my master's. But if not, just go back to where it's guaranteed. But I'll unpause this video, and there's some music that plays that just, what's the cherry on top to this video? It's just chef's kiss. Oh, that old-timey music. I mean, that was created well before I was on this earth, but it still hits me right here in the heart. Right? Just smack dab in the center of my heart. Maybe all the way from the center to the bottom. Maybe my whole heart. I don't even know, but just Man, that hits me right in the feels. Mm-mm-mm. That said, I'm gonna end the video here. Uh, Thanks, Syracuse. I mean, I love watching you guys play on TV, in the sports, and just being on the campus was just a beautiful feeling. Even though you're not my alma mater, well, maybe you could be for my master's program. We'll see. And but man, it's just an amazing campus. It's the only campus I still really wish I could have gone to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got love for Georgia Tech, NYU, and Vanderbilt, but yeah, just Syracuse just takes the cake. So with that said, till next time, YouTube.